You lived in your house for a long time, 20 years, 30 years, or more, and are likely attached to it. For sure, you have a lot of memories tied to this property, may even have updates that you're proud of. Selling can be an emotional process. So how do you get through the emotional stages of selling a house and eventually embrace the idea that it's not your house anymore? Tune in to hear why you should prepare to emotionally detach and how you can work through steps to get there in a healthy way. Hi, I'm Teresa Wellman with Homeowner Experience Real Estate, and I've helped sellers with all different histories in their home, including clients who have lived in their home for over 40 years. Maybe you're excited to make your move, or maybe you are torn because you feel you are leaving behind a part of you. No matter, you are likely experiencing a mix of emotions. So why should you emotionally prepare for your home sale? Well, I have 3 big reasons why, and we're going to cover those. So first is for your maximum enjoyment of your home and space. In my 20 years experience helping sellers, I have seen sellers who rush the emotional process and others who just wait too long to make the move and thereby make the process so much harder for themselves. If you work through this process, you will have a positive and easier transition, thereby maximizing your enjoyment of the home for the time that you have it. You will gradually ease into celebrating the family that will take your ownership of your property. Second reason is to reduce stress during the home sale process. I had a seller once say to me, "No one can sit on this couch or touch this vase in the front room," which was a bit unpractical because there were items right inside the front door and the vase was on a low table, perfect for kids to touch. After the stress of what could have happened, the seller decided it was best to pack these items away and to protect them. So if you have anything emotionally or otherwise valuable, take those items out and thereby reduce the worry and stress. Third, honor your memories and valuables. You need time to share and enjoy those memories with friends and family, and then decide how you want to celebrate those memories. One option could be for you to pack away for safekeeping or to give to a family member who loves it as much as you. So the bottom line is to plan to savor your memories so then you can shift gears and prep your property to allow buyers to imagine their new memories there. Your memories are precious and yours to keep, but moving means your house will be filled with a new family and new memories. So let buyers dream, and in fact, help and encourage buyers to dream using this process. So how do you work through this daunting and emotional process of moving? I have several practical tips, 9 actually, for you to work through at your own pace if you have time, or seek family or expert help to expedite the process. Number 1, acknowledge that your home has served and provided you well for many years. Celebrate this and feel thankful for the years of shelter the space has provided. Recap the memories. How many years have you been there? What significant milestones happened while you lived in this home? Maybe even have a family event to recognize and celebrate it. Number 2 is to recognize the next step and start calling your home a property. Your memories live with you in your head and in your heart, and along with your personal possessions. Home is where your heart is, so the parts of your home that you can take with you will make your next home feel comfortable and personal. So work on an emotional switch from home to property and prioritize taking key items with you that help you feel at home. Point number 3 is a round 1 of packing. Pack away key valuables and memories. Capture and treasure those memories as you go through them and share them with friends. Consider having a party as a closure to the wonderful memories in your home. This is a great step to do with family, and as you reminisce, start pre-packing to protect those memories. If you have memories at certain spots in a home, consider taking photographs that you can frame and hang in your new home. Next point, number 4, is to focus on the goals and reasons for your move. Evaluate your finances, focus on where you're going with this transition and why are you making this move. Is it to be closer to family, to have more financial freedom, to travel? These clear goals and outcomes will help you mentally prepare and focus on the positive reasons for your move. Plus, it may get you excited. One of the most common questions I get is, when should you start working with a realtor? I have helped people through this entire process starting at step 1, But for sure, after step 4, you need to engage a realtor to talk about finances and goals for the next home so that you can evaluate also and showcase your property for today's buyers. So that's next step 5 is a round 2 of packing. During this packing step, you're going to prepare to showcase the property. Get an objective eye to help you evaluate the property. Clear counters, shelves, and surfaces from personal items. Look objectively at your property and how you can improve it to show to potential buyers. Keep out only what you need to live the next couple months and then sort items you're not using. What do you take with you to your new home? What do you need to get rid of now before the move? Here is where an experienced realtor is very helpful, or maybe a professional stager or a friend with design experience. Focus on what really shows off your property's use and space and what should be replaced maybe to showcase a certain area of the home better. This is where staging comes in, and this is the point in time where you start to behave as if your property was already sold. Make it look like a model home and a showcase property. Remember, you are selling your property, not your home. So some changes are likely necessary to showcase your property in the best way for today's buyers. What do you do with all the items that you decide to keep but not use to showcase the property? Well, an expert's tip is no one cares if your garage is super full. Just have inspections first. And then you can store valuables in there. If you like to use your garage, consider a pod during the sale to remove your items and store them off-site. One huge benefit of this step is you are now pre-packed and ready to move and don't have the added stress of moving and packing in a short time frame. Do you realize that a 30-day escrow is really only about 2 weeks of moving time because of appraisals and buyer visits and then the actual physical moving at the end? So before your property goes on the market, you need to get this done and pre-pack as much as possible. Once you've purged and prepped your property to be showcased as a model home, start making repairs or enhancements from your to-do list. Once you fix the property up into top working condition, then deep clean the property to show as best as possible. Remember, think model home. Many items or repairs you may have ignored over the years and just lived with, or there may be things that are hidden with furniture. So now is a time to take care of them. Now I want to stop here because this process of all these steps can seem very overwhelming, but I want to tell you I've worked with clients who've spent 1 year, 6 months, and some of them just 3 months getting through these steps. So it's really important to take the time you need to process through this and be emotionally ready. Now the next step is going to be say goodbye to your home by revisiting those memories that you brought up in step number 1. The property likely looks very different now, and it's time to market and show off your property to the next family who will call it home. Be proud you are living in a showcase property. Though not your home, it is a showcase property that you have prepared and planned for the next family. Step number 8 is to refer to your next destination as home and look forward to putting your valuables, your memories, your photos, and your personal property into your new home. Maybe it's unloading that pod or garage and putting it all in place. There are so many great things that you can imagine as you go through this process of setting up your new home. Now, the last step is to take a piece of your old property with you in your new home. Possibly it's a yard clipping that you can restart or dry to remember, or maybe it's a photo that you've framed of a memorable spot in the home. Remember, home is where your heart is, so honor this home and move on to the next. I hope this video was helpful, and if you'd like to start your own preparing your home for sale journey and get a sneak peek of how to showcase your home to today's buyer, we'll book a free seller consultation. You can read more about what that entails at the link below. Thank you for watching. Please like this if you found this content valuable and comment with any questions. I'm Teresa.